the first thing that we are going to talk to you about today is our dear great leader has passed down to us an edict from on high about what we may do with our property in relation to a Chinese company that owns an app called TicTok. This just in. This is brand new news. A couple days ago, he was threatening. And you know, Trump always threatens. He threatens constantly, everything, absurd things, every day, and he follows through most of the time on pretty much none of it. And so when he made this threat that he was going to ban TikTok from the United States, I was like, yeah, you can't do that. You're just bloviating to piss off the lefties as usual. I got it. I'm used to your strategy. Oh no, Patrick Smith was wrong. He believes he has the authority and has taken steps. He has written and signed an executive order banning U.S. transactions. What that means is banning any kind of financial or property transaction with the company that owns TikTok and WeChat. And I wanted to read this story that is breaking now. And I have the executive order here that we can read through just because it's useful and helpful to read the language of these tyrants and how they talk about you and controlling your life and your associations. That said, TikTok, kind of retarded. So this is not me sort of defending TikTok as an app or a company. I'm not into it. I've never had it. I don't use it. Maybe I'm old or something, whatever. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is just the tyranny that everyone seems to accept as a thing. And you know, this is also fresh on my mind because last night I officially recorded the last line of Lysander Spooner's No Treason, Constitution of No Authority. So that audiobook will be out soon. But man, this book is fresh in my mind, and the utter lack of any kind of validity in the Constitution and the authority of these tyrants to do the things that we're seeing them do right now in real time is just really fresh and visceral to me. So, yeah, let's get into it. Donald Trump has issued a pair of executive orders that would ban any U.S. transactions with the Chinese companies that own TikTok and WeChat, saying the U.S. must take aggressive action in the interest of national security. So that's the headline. But I really usually like looking up the source material because the news is just very generally, often, frequently not accurate these days. So here's the actual executive order that was just released August 6th, so yesterday. The story's breaking today. Aisha Curry is Miley Cyrus in a CIA blackface. Okay. Hello, saw you was live, and I was like, I gotta see what the topic is today. Well, we have several. We'll start with an easy one. We'll hit some hard stuff in the middle, and then hopefully end on a happy note. So, executive order addressing the threat posed by TikTok. Issued on August 6th. By the authority vested in me as Grand Magus by the holy, powerful tome called the Constitution and the Laws of the United States of America, including the International Emergency Economic Powers Magic Spell Act, the National Emergencies Magic Spell Act, and Section 301 of Title III Magic Spell United States Code. I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, find that additional steps must be taken to deal with the national emergency with respect to the information and communications technology and services supply chain declared in Executive Order blah, 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 specifically the spread in the United States of mobile applications developed and owned by companies in the People's Republic of China. China continues to threaten the national security, foreign policy, and economy of the United States. At this time, action must be taken to address the threat posed by one mobile application in particular, TikTok. TikTok, a video sharing mobile application owned by the Chinese company ByteDance Ltd. Limited, has reportedly been downloaded over 175 million times in the United States and over 1 billion times globally. TikTok automatically captures vast swaths of information from its users, including internet and other network activity information such as location data and browsing and search histories. This data collection threatens to allow the Chinese Communist Party to access to Americans' personal and proprietary information, potentially allowing China to track the locations of federal employees and contractors and build dossiers of personal information for blackmail and conduct corporate espionage. TikTok also reportedly censors content that the Chinese Communist Party deems politically sensitive, such as content concerning protests in Hong Kong and China's treatment of the, I don't know how to say this word. Kason, do you? Uyghurs? Uyghurs?
I don't know, man. Good luck.
And other, can somebody in chat type out how to pronounce that? I can hear myself through your speakers. And China's treatment of Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities. This mobile application may also be used for disinformation campaigns that benefit the Chinese Communist Party, such as when TikTok videos spread debunked conspiracy theories about the origins of the 2019 novel, God, I can't even talk today, coronavirus. These risks are real. The Department of Homeland Security, Transportation Security Administration, and the United States Armed Forces have already banned the use of TikTok on federal government phones. The government of India recently banned the use of TikTok and other Chinese mobile applications throughout the country. In a statement, India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Every time I hear something called the Ministry of something, it's just like, boom, 1984. Just instant reference. The Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology asserted that they were stealing and surreptitiously transmitting user data in an unauthorized manner to servers which have locations outside India. American companies and organizations have begun banning TikTok on their devices. The United States must take aggressive action against the owners of TikTok to protect our national security. Accordingly, I hereby order. Is it Uyghurs? Okay. I'll trust you. Section 1. A. The following actions shall be prohibited, beginning 45 days after the date of this order, to the extent permitted under applicable law. Any transaction by any person or with respect to any property subject to the jurisdiction of the United States with ByteDance Limited, Beijing, China, its subsidiaries, in which any such company has any interest as identified by the Secretary of Commerce under Section 1C of this order. Any transaction by any person or with respect to any property he just exerted direct control over by the stroke of his pen. Forget ByteDance, forget TikTok, forget let's assume they've done all of that. Where does he derive his actual authority to even dare to threaten literally every person that owns any piece of property in this entire area to control what they do with it, to control their associations and transactions? It is just mind-boggling that this is even a thing. Anybody that even has gone on a blind date, like I say, with the Constitution would know that this is absolutely absurd. It's just Kason, that's epic. Well done.
Didn't sign shit, boys.
Yeah, didn't sign shit. Because up here it says, I, Donald Trump. No, where is it? By the authority vested in me by the Constitution and laws of the United States of America. Didn't sign shit. Doesn't apply to me. I don't know who you're talking about controlling, but it's literally no one. Section 2A. Any transaction by a United States person or within the United States that evades or avoids, has the purpose of evading or avoiding, causes the violation of or attempts to violate the prohibition set forth in this order, is prohibited. Any conspiracy formed to violate any of the prohibitions set forth in this order is prohibited. You know what? If there's one thing that could ever make me install TikTok, an app run out of the commie country of China, somebody telling me this will do it. I'm kidding. I'm not installing it, but that's the closest you're going to get. C. The term United States person means any United States citizen, permanent resident alien, entity organized under the laws of the United States, or any jurisdiction within the United States, including foreign branches, or any person in the United States. Section 4. The Secretary is hereby authorized to take such actions, including adopting rules and regulations to employ all powers granted to me by IEEPA, magic spells, as may be necessary to implement this order. The Secretary may, consistent with applicable law, re-delegate any of these functions within the Department of Commerce. All departments and agencies of the United States shall take all appropriate measures within their authority to implement this order. This is the pomp and circumstance, and this is the form letterhead template of tyranny in modern times, folks. Like, it's all official. It's fancy words that, form the correct magic spells to sound legitimate in the eyes of most people. But this is just, an overweight, rich jackass writing some words on a piece of paper that threaten literally all of us into behaving in the way that he wants us to. Like, when you strip away casing in with the when you strip away all the pomp and circumstance, and when you strip away this false superstitious belief in the just authority of these documents that no one alive has signed, it's just a fat ass rich dude trying to control all of us. And man, they're good at making it look legitimate, aren't they?
Yeah, they were saying it's for security, right? Like for data security because there's a threat. But at the same time, have they rolled back all the stuff that Snowden leaked about as far as the NSA spying on American citizens? Has that been rolled back? Or is that still like totally fine with the renewal of the Patriot Act and stuff like that? It's just so, what's the word? Whenever they say one thing and then they do another. Oh yeah, hypocritical. That's what it is. Frickin' hypocrites.
Okay, now I'm ready.
There you go. Put me up full. I got you covered.
All right, you do it.
Hey, everybody. If you enjoyed the content that you liked, go to disenthrall.me. That's DISENTA. Well, you can spell it and then go over to our content or support us. You can become a subscriber, and then you'll be able to see everything for the rest of time, or at least as long as you're a subscriber. Because this thing that you're watching right now, whether it's on YouTube or any of the other streaming platforms, it's going to be gone in like a few minutes.
Yeah. So basically,
that's my pitch.
The full live stream is going to be reserved for our supporters. If you want to go to disenthrall.me/support, you can become a supporter. You can see the full live stream. And for everybody else in the general public, we're just going to be clipping out the good stuff and releasing that publicly on all the normal platforms.